versus Lunatic High from the quarterfinals of OGN Apex 2 nights ago. I think this match happened before the Rogue Envious match, like the same night but before. I heard Sombra got picked in this series. I think Sombra was bugged in this series, and then that's why she wasn't able to be picked in the Envious Rogue match. Side note, if my eye looks like it's bugging out, it's because my dog clawed it this morning, and it hurts pretty bad, but I'm like squinting a lot to like get the tears out, so bear with me if I look like I have some sort of disorder. Lijiang map 1. I've actually never watched Kungdu Uncia, so I'm not really sure what to expect, but they win, so it's probably do something good. They just kind of went in there. Is it live? No. This was after? Are you sure that this was after? Maybe it was after. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Yeah, Doggo doesn't do it on purpose. Doggo just like jumped on my face this morning when I was sleeping. Yeah, it's probably justice, honestly. Okay, instant talk about comps, because comps are important. They're running the same thing that it's not really the same thing, I guess. They're running Reinhardt Diva. This is super tanky from Lunatic High. It's pretty much exactly what Rogue was running yesterday. They have the Reinhardt Diva combo. They have the Roadhog, which was Taimu on Envious, and then they had Eska on McCree. I think Eska on McCree is kind of strange. I don't know why you wouldn't run 76. I guess he's just more confident. I will say, though, that Eska's McCree is probably his best hero, and he doesn't really have that deep of a pool, if I remember correctly. He's kind of like a Mei McCree one-trick, so maybe his 76 isn't strong. I don't know if this is a tell-all, but not running 76 is strange. But I will say that if your McCree is good enough, you can definitely make it work. Pretty standard composition from Kungdu. Uncia here. Same exact comp except McCree, 76. No real difference. I don't think either of them has the advantage, but the heal station's so good that I think that it might be enough to like be the decider in a lot of fights. But running counter comps, it's going to come down to hooks and sustain. Very aggressive push there. Uses the defense matrix to save whoever got hooked there. So the Reinhardt's down, and now they're probably just going to lose. I think Lunatic High is just done for. Reinhardt being down, and the fact that Anchor has his Reinhardt shield is pretty big. Like, they didn't even break the Reinhardt shield because the Diva charged through. I had questioned that Diva charge, actually, from Miro, because it stopped his team from doing damage to the shield. So his Reinhardt shield went down before Kungdu's, and then Kungdu just cleaned up because they had because they had the Reinhardt shield advantage. Why did I not full screen this? Sorry guys, I'm a noob. Like, Eska's trying to take a fight with the 76, but he has to literally hit 2 headshots immediately or he's just gonna get farmed. He's gonna get hooked. No? Alright, whatever. He gets sleep darted. I can deal. That was a very... Alright, I don't know. This team doesn't look so solid. Like, what did he expect there? He should have died twice. The fact that it took the sleep dart to get him is kind of funny to me. I will say he did zone pretty well, or he forced a lot of people to look at him, so it looks like Kungdu's actually winning this, or losing this fight. They traded McCree. I don't know. The health is kind of telling. Kungdu has 4 heroes of good health. Lunatic High has arguably 5, but it looks like Dean's about to die anyway. So the High Noon created some space. It like put the hook on cooldown and put the sleep dart on cooldown, and it forced everyone to look in his direction, which I guess opened up some space for Miro to get a kill on... Oh, I can't read this name. Is it Once? Dance? Dance. DNCE? It's like the band, right? So Miro kills Panker and... What's his name? Birdring? Birdring hook kills Eska at the end. Nano boost on Miro. Miro just goes in, kills the Roadhog. They're kind of winning this fight, but they still have to kill Fatal on the Diva. They just back out. So I guess that high noon from Eska paid off because they wound up zoning them off the point with it. I mistimed this a little bit, but it was a good play. I mean, the idea was there. Miro throws the suit down, and then Dean goes in for the charge behind. Everyone still kind of dodged because I think the mech suit wound up in a position where the cylinder kind of blocked all of the damage. But they're still getting kills. Eska kills the Reinhardt that got charged, and Kungdu's just not in a position anymore to take this fight. But that was a really good suit usage from Miro for sure. I don't know if he needed to Earth Shatter there, but somehow Lijiang just got a triple kill with the Ananuke. Pretty sick. Uncia's kind of burning ults though, I feel. Like that mech suit from... I don't know the names that well yet. From Fatal wasn't actually that good. Like, they had already lost their Reinhardt, so why would you go for a play? I mean, you have to kind of see this coming too if you're on the side of Kungdu and Uncia. Like, obviously, Dean has Earthshatter. Like, if your Reinhardt has Earthshatter, their Reinhardt has Earthshatter. That's kind of how this game works, especially when you won the first fight. Once your Reinhardt's dead, it's pretty obvious that Dean's going to go for that shatter. So I don't know why they would go in there, let alone burn the whole hog, the matrix, or not the matrix, the suit and the nano visor, or just the regular attack visor. Definitely not the best ult management or decision making from Kungdu there, which is strange, I guess.
I would love to go back and see a replay of that. You can only catch so much in the game is live.
Here comes the nano boost on the Reinhardt and Earthshatter. They just burned 3 ults to get in this fight. I don't hate it. It's not bad. Toby counters. Miro's dead. Like, Lunatic High didn't have anything. They had used the Earthshatter. They had used the attack visor or the mech suit in the earlier fight. It's kind of overkill, I guess, but it's not the worst thing in the world because they do retake. And now they can kind of use positional advantage to their strength. Like, they're going to have control of the point. Both teams' ults are pretty even. But it looks like Lunatic High is retaking pretty quickly. They burned all 3 of their ults. Like, Kungdu actually had 0 ults, and they still have 0 ults after that fight. So, Lunatic High push in with the nano boost, and it's enough. That was a good use of, like, the window of time that they had there from Lunatic High. Like, they acknowledged the fact that Kungdu had to burn 3 ults to push in, and then they just kind of take a fight with their 1 ult, and there's not really much of a counter. Both of these teams are really good at the Diva Reinhardt combos. Like, they throw the mech suit and then they charge the Reinhardt. It was a good attempt there. They killed Dean with it, so it paid off. But that's not an easy thing to do. It puts a lot of pressure on the defensive Reinhardt. This is a pretty crazy fight though. Like, both teams are playing very disciplined, I would say. They keep giving up the point when they know that they can't win, and instead of dying, like, they just kind of back out and wait for respawns. Like, the points turned like probably 4 or 5 times already, which is more than you'll ever see, or I've ever seen actually in an NA match. Even an EU match. So both teams playing very well. They keep using this ult to like zone, and it's really good because it forces the Reinhardts to turn around and they like get the hook there. Lijiang hits the hook on Panker after the mech suit goes past him. Good hooks from Birdring though. He just killed Eska and Dean. Ananuke being Ananuke right there. Sound barrier comes out from Toby, but it might be too little too late. They're already... No? Alright, no. I'm like getting confused because the camera keeps making it seem like one team is winning, but they're not. Really clutch shield from Dean right there. Panker's about to die. If Panker dies, I think Lunatic High takes this. Lijiang. The Earthshatter misses from Dean. Questionable Earthshatter. I don't know why he felt like he needed to throw it, but Miro's going ham right now. Does Miro throw this into spawn? Throw it into spawn, man. There it is. A good zoning ult. Secures the point, but someone's in the back. 76 just ran past them. Panker gets a kill on Dean. Is this a throw? Oh my god.
He's pushing back Lunatic High, and they're going to lose the point again, 99 to 99. And Uncia on the control center will take the first round here on
He's like, yeah, we fucking backcapped. What's up? What? That's so crazy. Like, even from a caster point of view, that's so crazy. That's so bad. I mean, it's bad, but it's not bad. It's like, it's so good. But that's, oh my god, a back cap? In like arguably two of the best, like, that was the most hype match of Lijiang Tower I've ever seen in my entire life. I know, dude, the back cap never dies. What up, Sheila? Do you think Genji will be ass after the Symmetra rework? Probably, actually. The range buff on Symmetra, plus the fact that, like, you have to do 400 damage to the teleporter to stop the shields. Like, Genji is not the hero you run into Symmetra. Like, Symmetra already did well. That was sick, though. That was actually sick. That Reinhardt, or the 76 gets in the back. He was probably hiding up top. Drops on the point. Crazy, man. One team goes around, one team goes up. Lunatic goes through courtyard, and Kungdu goes around the side. They have such tanky comps. Again, this is where this meta gets kind of weird, because it's really all about who hits charges or hooks. Good Ana nuke there, actually, from Lijiang, or Jaehong, and he gets 3 people, and Miro just comes in and cleans it up. Very big plays. They're playing so well, actually, Lunatic High. It's like kind of upsetting that they... that they couldn't capitalize on that last round, because even right now they look really good. Like, wrong. Like, Miro's got really good positioning here. He's like forcing them back, using his charge to like get people out of position. And then look at this ult. It's a pretty good ult. I mean, it zones them. It's not that great in terms of getting kills. But how does Dean die there? They turned the camera off, so I couldn't see. Somehow the Reinhardt goes down. I guess he got hooked or something, but... Or never mind. It looks like the D.Va killed him. Oh, he charged in. He charged in. The D.Va killed him from behind. Miro back up on that ledge. He's kind of... Ooh, that's a questionable... is it questionable? Whatever. That's a weird nano boost timing. Like, why not just wait till they're on the point and then use it? Like, you see, it's kind of just, like, missing out. That was an awkward nano boost. I don't know if I agree with it. Or I don't really know what the thought process was. Like, you could have just waited till they got on the point. Nano boosted Lijiang or Dean or something. Dean had Earth Shatter, too. It's a little bit of a weird decision. It didn't seem like Miro was ready for it either. Like, he was mid-flight, flying in the opposite direction of enemies. So now Kungdu's at 52 to 25. I need to change these colors on the HUD. Bird ring hiding, good hook. Or hook into Earthshire. Really clutch timing there. Like, really well executed from Kungdu Uncia. That was like... I don't know if it was a set play or if they had planned that, but the fact that he hooks into the Earthshire, like, very split-second timing from them, very well done. Keep seeing the Divas charge through the team. Yeah, I don't know why they keep going to these Diva point of views. They're arguably the worst player to spectate. Lunatic High with 6 ults ready, but Uncia has their nano boost. This is a good is it a good nano visor? Not really. You need to break the shield first. You can't just like do that. If anything, you like nano boost the Roadhog and then let the Roadhog break the shield, then let the Reinhardt do it. Fatal kills Toby, Miro kills Ana. It looks like Lunatic High is going to retake, but they had to burn 5 ults to do this. 6 ults actually, no 5. All 5 ults were burnt. Kungdu used a few too. And they feed off the edge to stop themselves from feeding more ult. Miro just goes back to this like ledge. He's pretty much a cat. He keeps doing this. It's
really hard to walk through there. If you try and fire upward, Taejun might have a chance to get a hook in onto you. Yep, and bounce through, but Miro's behind them. So annoying. There's the ultimate, and that's a good trap actually. He may get a couple. No, actually not finding anyone. Dale gets one. There's a hook for Birdring trying to bring in the Diva.
Anchor's down. I don't know how they win this fight. Like, Dean should be able to get an ult. Miro gets a kill in the back.
finds his way bouncing out. Oh, pops a whole hog, but gets hit with the sleep dart immediately. Dean on that Reinhardt with the nano boost. Earth Shatter comes in. Goodbye, Bird Ring. There's the
What?
Toby got the boop. And now the overtime. Lunatic High trying to
Why didn't the hook take him? That was really weird. I think Dean whiffed that Earth Shatter. If he had hit the hog or whatever hero that was on the side, they would have probably won. Tracer out from Lijiang, Tracer out from Birdring. Both the Roadhog switch to Tracer. That's an interesting swap that they both do. Weird. Miro's just kind of stalling the point right now, but it's not enough. I question the Roadhog swap, actually. Like, I feel like Roadhog's still too good not to run, but I guess they just wanted to get back to the fight fast. But was it worth it? I don't really know. These D.Va players are a lot more advanced, I think, in terms of what they're doing. Like, the level of play right now is definitely higher than yesterday, I think, from just a technical level. They're playing very, very disciplined. I don't know where that ult just went, but he gets a double kill on the supports, so that's a very easy fight for Kungdu. I don't actually understand how that just happened. That must have been like the perfect D.Va ult. Like chasing Miro down, doesn't care. I think Kungdu's got this for sure. Very clutch plays from Kungdu Uncia. Like, that could have gone either way. That D.Va ult definitely pushed it over the edge, and that backcat from the 76 definitely pushed it over the edge. I thought both teams played really well. I felt like both teams like did what they had to do. It's just Kungdu Uncia definitely had that. They had like the smallest edge on both points that like pushed them to the victory. Like a 76 backcapping you in a game of Koth, like that's so not supposed to happen. So for it to happen and then for it to work is two very strange concepts. And then that ult at the end there, like the points kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But how do you hit a D.Va ult with no setup and then get a double kill on the supports? Like, I don't understand. The team play was definitely better though in this VOD. Like, they knew when to disengage, they knew when to engage, they saved their ults, they didn't burn their ults as often. There were a few questionable ults for sure from Lunatic High, but even Kungdu had a few questionable ults on Control Center. It's just like they won by such a small margin that it's hard to say why some team lost. It's like I feel like both teams are pretty evenly matched, and it just came down to like a few very, very small plays.